W1TGG. And my couple Mike. KB3APND. Oh my. How was that? Oh my. I think that was your buddy, Jan.
W1TGG.
I don't have no buddies that do that kind of stuff.
If you guys look up my call sign on YouTube right now, I'm live streaming the video camera. I'm just testing it out. But if you guys want to go check it out, just rebroadcasting it through YouTube on YouTube.
Streaming? He said he was live streaming. Oh yeah? Alrighty then. We used to do that. I don't remember. What did we do? Look at all that. That's stupid. Wow, something stupid. Yeah.
It looks like there's a car or something at the other end. There's some lights on or something.
I'll be back. All of a sudden, they all just ran off.
Yeah, it almost looks like there's something at the end over there. At one point from the one angle.
Well, I'm going to take my crossbow and I'm going to go out tomorrow. The other one we watch every now and then is the bears, the grizzly bears in Alaska. They got a lot of feed there.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. I've seen one anyway. Right on the shore there, they got it posted, and you can actually watch them fish. I don't know if that's the same one, but
it's Brooks Falls. Brooks Falls, Alaska, live feed. During the salmon run, man, you can see all the freaking bears there, right there at the falls.
Yeah, that sounds like exactly what I saw. Yeah. That's incredible to watch them just sit there. It's amazing to watch them just like snap them right out of the midair. You know, it's just like you try to go catch fish like that. You know.
I wouldn't want to wander over into that area during the salmon run, that's for sure.
Well, it might be a good time to be around there, actually, as long as you stay, afar. The time you don't want to be around it, for sure, is probably during the fall when they're trying to fatten up for wintertime. Or better yet, right when they get out there in the spring.
They just stand at the top of the falls and catch the fish as they jump. Oh, this pool is fighting right now. Oh, man. Where the hell is Bob? What about Bob? That was a good movie. Ward K1HSN though, he was trying to wire up a transmit relay or something to the radio. Did he make it? I called about 2 meters too. hasn't been 2 meters in a long time. W1TGG, KB38PD. Where's the coaching? I don't know. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, what's your name? Hey, Lee, who'd you want to know? The W1TGG up in Maine? That's Tim. Oh, yeah, it was TDG.
Yeah, this is W1TGG. Sorry, I heard you, but then you kind of had the call wrong, so I didn't. I was only half paying attention. Yeah. Did you have a question?
Yeah, I was wanting your name, but it's Tim, right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's Tim. Yep. Tango India Mike.
Okay, thank you. And do I have your call right? Whiskey 1 Tango Delta George?
Whiskey 1 Tango Golf.
Oh, okay, I got it. Golf. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem.
K1HSN. Tim, you got about a 20 over here in Connecticut.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, you sounded good over here in Maine as well. Like I said, just running 100 watts over here, and right now currently running on dipole. It's only up about, I think it's probably about average up about maybe 35 feet.
Doing a good job. You're 100 watts, you're really strong here. What part of Maine you in?
Yeah, I'm in the southern part of the state of Maine, just outside of Kennebunkport, just on the inland side of Kennebunkport.
Okay, yeah, that's just really long. Can't believe how big Maine is, yeah. Long ride across there. Got a friend who's got a place up in Short Lake, and takes him forever to go up there. He got a cabin or something on the lake, and goes up there. Wants to stay up there a while. They don't want to come back in the week. Yeah, come down 30 cycles, maybe 40. Listen, Bob. You all get any better? Yeah, that's all good, girl. Yeah, you're going to have to turn that through. It's been a long time since you got that radio on. When was that radio made? The 70s or the 80s? I can't remember. I think it was the 80s, Steve. All right. You got to leave it on for 4 or 5 days, and then put it on the frequency counter and set it. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's the main oscillator crystal. It could be one of the other ones, BFO crystal, like the icons. Who knows? But if you got the service manual, I've got the leader and the probe, so you can check the test points and see which one is off frequency. Easiest way to do that. That's Bob's call, Dan. I don't know. K1 Hotel Sierra November Home Shopping Network. Bob, and we're located in Southington, Connecticut. Okay, have you checked into the Rooster Net by chance? Don't think I have. I might have done a while back. You sound familiar. Sounds awful familiar to me. And Steve is UIR, right? UIR. Ugliest in radio. Number 1 ugliest in radio. Yeah, that's right, UIR. Okay, I got it. I know it. I just had it backwards. Yeah, you're being a little dyslexic tonight, Lee. Were you writing them all down? I'm trying to. Yeah, well, if he comes down, then you don't have to do it all over again tomorrow night. So he's got them in front of him, and he knows who. That's why I do that. Anyway, nice hearing you tonight, Bob. I think this might be the first time we've talked yet. Yeah, I've been down here once or twice a while back, probably last year sometime. But my antenna came down and I didn't put it back up because it was caught in the trees. The whole thing was up there. And about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made up my mind to go out there every day and pick away at it until I got it out of the trees. So when I got it down, I had a broken lead on one end where the center support is. I fixed that, and I had more problems with it. It wouldn't work right. And so I've been playing around with it on and off for a couple of weeks, and finally yesterday, he brought over a ballon, and we hooked that on there, and we went. Oh, man, another 20 cycles here. And Brown was able to help you. Yeah. And that's a good thing. Anyhow, everything's going good. I've got no complaints. It's working and cooking good here. I got my amp back online, and it's doing everything it should. So why complain? He's going to have to put a 3.500s in it. Yeah. Yeah, move down a little bit more. This better speed. Let me see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, HSN. You're still at 40 cycles high. You're at 3977.55. Okay, you say you better? Hey, you're getting there. There you go. Thing is, the drift been moving around a little. Well, has it been 5 years since it's been turned on? Yeah, probably over that, Steve. Yeah. I have been turning it on receive for a little bit, but not leaving it on long, you know, but the last couple of weeks. I'm using it for testing the amp out here. What frequency is the dial say? 77.29. That's way down here. Good man. Hey, go to from 29. Go to 20 and talk to me. Okay, it's K1HSN, 77.20. Any better? No, wrong way. You gotta come up. 20. Go to 40. K1HSN, 77.40. Any better? There you go. Yeah, radio's 100 cycles off. Exactly.
Yeah, I was going to say that sounds much better over here.
Yeah, so it's 100 cycles off, Bob. That's not the main oscillating crystal. 100. No way. That's off 100 cycles. You can't even move it 100 cycles. Couldn't have grown that much. I mean, they do grow and move, but not that much. That's going to be one of the other crystals. Beat frequency oscillator crystal. I'll bet you. Want to bet $100? Oh, no, that's all right. $100, I could buy a lot of crystals. Hey, just move it. It should be able to line that. You can't move the main oscillator 100 cycles. Like if you can move it 20. Yeah, I gotta look, see if I got the manual for this thing. I think I do, but I'm not positive. That or probably did some work on it, and I don't know whether I did it online or I have the book. Yeah, you can get it online. They probably have it in the boat anchor's website. Worst case scenario, I can we can go out ice fishing on the pond. You can bring it with you, and I'll bring my bucket of rope. Hey, that'll straighten it right out. Or to the icing place while we're fishing. What the hell? That thing's up 100 cycles on every band, so yeah, no, it's got to be one of the oscillator crystals other than the main one. Yeah, I don't know if it's on every band, Steve. I'll have to check that out. Sounds like somebody was tuning up. Well, that's not a hybrid, so it doesn't have a crystal for every band in it, does it? It might. Well, I know the later hybrids from the late 70s had crystal on every band, but they also had ceramic trimmers on them also. But I don't know if you could move it 100 cycles. And I've seen guys take those crystals apart and sand them down back to frequency. Yeah, we used to do that, Steve. When we were novice, you were locked on a frequency with a crystal. So sometimes you want to move it, so we get on there, take it apart, or don't fix his crystals, or take them little Phillips screws out and polish them and wash them off with so that cleaner you can't use it anymore. I forgot what the hell it was. Acetone. And clean them off, put them back together. And then get real funny. You put a trimmer on there and you pull it. Yep. I got it. I have a signal generator frequency counter that has a crystal socket on it for testing crystals frequency. Plug it in, and there it is. You can look at it on the counter. And you can also use it if you want to inject it into a radio, because it also has a signal generator on it. You can go over to the crystal with it. Pretty nice option. It's made by, it's the one I used on your radio, the Elenco. The digital readout, the VFO, that's a frequency counter and a signal generator. Yeah, I'm trying to look the manual up. I found one, but I don't know if it's a service manual. I put service manual, but it says Pentec manual up here, so stability at turn on. I wonder what that is. I'll have to look that up before I go any further. Yeah, it probably takes an hour to get stable. That's what I said, that radio. I wouldn't even think about aligning it until after I took a good look, made sure none of the caps were bulged on the top or anything, or melting. Because, at that age, caps are a problem. I'd leave it on. I'd put it on a breaker, whatever it was to draw, about 5 amps idling, and you put it on a 7 amp fuse or something real small, light, so if something happens, it pops. And leave it on for like 4 or 5 days, and then align it. Chucking carriers. Yeah, bring the power level up a little bit. Radio's touchy. The phase lock loop synthesizer, Steve. The phase lock loop. The big phase lock lupus. It should be pretty stable, but there we go. Now we're doing about 800. A little better. A little more signal. Gonna have to wake Dad up and give him his meds and stuff. He's up there snoring. Working on all those watches today. Wiped them out. How many do you do today? 2 or 3. Not bad for 97. That's incredible. He'll be going to bed in a half an hour or so. Boy. Yeah, unbelievable.
W1TGG for identification.
And 1 UAR. This is just testing a little bit. Testing out the 811s. K1HSN. Oh, he's testing out the 3500s. Yes, he is. Someone likes tuning their chucking carriers. Beauty. It's got a crystal oven in it too. Yeah, so it's got a high stability crystal oscillator, but there's another crystal somewhere that's off a mile. I'm telling you. See if there's a BFO crystal in it. Got to.
Yeah, I'm no expert, but it was definitely off frequency, that's for sure. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's got a little memory problem. Doesn't remember where to go. Well, I got a memory battery in it, and hopefully it didn't spew out all over the board. Like me, Tim.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm only, I'm still a young guy, but I have memory problems now too, so I can relate.
You know, I said, Tim, this week sounds like me.
Yeah, Roger that.
Oh, I see the band starting to go along. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. You there, Dan? I'm still here. Yeah, Tim's signal's dropping. You there? Okay.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, the band's going nuts again. 10, 11 o'clock every night you start stretching out and going long. And by 1 in the morning, you can talk to Alaska, Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to play around on here a little bit more, because I don't know how much 100 watts in a wire can get you.
Once in a while, it'll get you a lot if you work at it. Yeah, it's all about the antenna. Boy. Hey Bob, I like your webpage. Yeah, there's a lot of information on it, isn't there? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Did you say you're streaming video?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, if you go to my call sign Whiskey 1 Tango Golf Golf, and you should get it live. There's a I think there's about a 2-minute delay or something like that that they do, but yeah, it should be up there so you can you can hear yourself if you're into that. W1TGG. Well, now that's a nice tune now, isn't it?
I'll be back in a little bit, 20 minutes or so. Gonna put bed, giving him his meds right now, so I'll be back. And when you are, okay, Steve.
It would be nice if it changed, like, you know, and actually like played a tune every time they did it or something. You know, then it wouldn't be so annoying.
Yeah, they like playing the same tune. That's the strength about having an auto notch feature. You don't, so you turn it on no matter where he keys up. If he moves, you don't hear any of it.
Yeah, well, I'm still wet behind the ears. I'm still trying to figure out how to run my radio. I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I've only been a general for a few months now, so it's been fun anyway.
Warmer. Well, we got a lot of tuners up here. You just got your general. That's pretty good. Congratulations on getting that. So that's how long you been on the air, Tim?
Yeah, I've been on the air since day one. Well, since, you know, I mean, yeah, I've had the HF going, you know, ready to go when I got my license, my ticket, and I took an online test, so actually I could, you know, use my call right there that evening or whatever, and it was nice. So yeah, I didn't have to wait very long because I already had everything all set up beforehand.
Well, that's good. You're all prepared. I know a lot of people up there, and then they don't get on the air. Big mistake. You got to use it right away.
Oh yeah, no, I was definitely ready to go before I, long before I even got the ticket.
How long you been a ham?
I've been a ham since February, so just about almost a year now.
That's good. It's a good hobby. You take it through the rest of your life. It's a real nice hobby. A lot of hobbies you can't do that. So your worst part of it is carrying equipment in and out and putting up antennas when you get older. So usually by then, though, you got younger people to help you with this. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, no, I've been lucky so far. You know, yeah, you know, I've got like I said, I've got a couple antennas up already for HF. I've got a loop and then I've got the dipole. You know, and kind of itching to, you know, mess around with something else. I've actually had a number of different configurations in this short time. Actually, I played around a little bit with my first antenna and still running it. You know, just playing different configurations with the balun and all that and stuff. But yeah, it's been fun, and you know, it's fun making little improvements and you know, built a balun, you know, for the last antenna for the loop that I did, you know, and that was nice to, you know, have an antenna. We built the whole thing by myself or whatever. Not that it's, you know, very hard or anything.
You'd be surprised how many haircuts I want to build an antenna. They go buy one. Sometimes it's cheaper, depends on what you're buying, but I've always made my own. I don't think I ever bought an antenna, except for VHF and UHF. And even then I was making some, but trouble is getting the materials now is tough to buy the stuff. It's expensive, so you just end up, by the time you're done, you might as well buy a commercial one. But HF, I've made all my antennas for years, so I don't think I've ever owned a commercial antenna.
Yeah. The only actual real commercial antenna that I have a commercial Ballon that I'm using, and then I have one that I built. Then I have the other 2-meter antenna, 440. I have, of course, is I purchased fiberglass antenna. But other than that, my both of the antennas are that I have for HF or stuff that I already built myself.
I've over the years built all kinds of antennas, and one of the better ones is they call it a game antenna. That one worked really well. Then we had another one which worked good for field day and other stuff. It's called a fat dipole. And that is designed to operate 20 to 30 feet off the ground, and it played really well. The only drawback is that it's kind of clumsy, and the spacers, I quickly use the wrong kind of PCV. The sun got to them, UV, and they break easy. Then the one I use the most, though, is what they call a double bazooka, made out of coax with twin lead on the ends. That they're low noise, very broad-banded antenna, played very well. I don't know how many of them I've had over the years, but and they're a little hard to build, and you got to make sure they're weather tight when you cut into the coax and splicing into it, and if you don't seal that up good, you got real problems. I don't know how many of them I've built over the years, and they've always played well for me. Go ahead, it's K1HSN.
Yeah, I actually was looking at those at one point there. I've got the AARL antenna book there, and I was looking at different ones, got interested in that, so I was also looking online and at different antenna configurations, and I did come across that one, and I've heard other people mention that on the air. Maybe I'll have to give that one a good look there.
Yeah, they make a little bit easy. They don't like wind and ice flows, but there's ways to get around it. You're taking the rope and braided nylon rope and feed everything through the rope and support it by the rope. Then I had one where we just hung it by the center and then supported the ends with weight. Middle up pretty good. Eventually I'll lose them. I got a lot of trees here, and when the wind starts whipping around, they're all over 100 feet. And when the wind starts whipping around, they move a lot. So no matter what you do, most antennas won't survive it. So I resorted to running most of my antennas as an inverted D. And the only one you got to worry about is the center support, and the two ends don't move because the base of the tree hardly moves. I have great luck with them staying up like that. Very few antennas have given me trouble doing that method. We've tried a lot of things over the years. Steve does a lot of wire antenna stuff too. And he's got quite a setup for antennas where he does. So, and I don't know if you got my call right there, Tim. It's K1HSN, Hotel Sierra November, Home Shopping Network. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good, yeah. Yeah, that's all good information, like I said, as a new ham, to have all that, experience, from different operators that, like yourself, recommending different things and trying different things, and I think, like I said, I think I'll take a look at it, because I have been looking at my next kind of. It's always that, right, with a ham operator, the next project, But that's what I've been thinking about. You know, it's like, where am I going to go next with the antenna? Because for me, you know, I'm kind of on a fixed income, and you know, the antenna stuff is actually kind of cheap. You know, compared to some of the other projects you can get into in ham radio. But
Yeah, it's the way wire and coax has been going. It's not cheap anymore. I can't believe what stuff is going up so long. It's been a while since I bought stuff, but I had a couple of storms this last year or two. And all the antennas were old, and they broke, most of them. Matter of fact, I was down with no antennas for a short time, and we put up the offset dipole for 40 and 20. And then I put up a couple more, and I had the last storm, the tree came down and took those two, wiped them right out. I had a double bazooka up there, just totally destroyed it. So kind of got a little discouraged there, but I got back into it now. I got two antennas up now. I got the 80 meter and the offset dipole, so we'll get there. But I probably like the double bazooka. That was one of my favorites. It saved the price of a tuner, gave you pretty good coverage, and it low noise, and it played very well. I don't know if there's any loss or gain to it, but I never had problems with keep talking to people with it. It always performed well for me. One of my friends there, Chet K1VT, he bought some horse fence wire. He's been making broadband dipoles out of it, and we run them in inverted V's. Use them for field rail a lot. They look pretty good too. It's so I don't know if you've seen horse fence, but it's got a lot of wire, and it's flat like ribbon cable. He ties them all together, so it makes a real nice fat wire and gives you a good band spread. Tim, go ahead.
Oh boy.
yeah, very interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I was glad to have the two antennas that I had put up before the snow. Well, not that we have much snow, but at least now that was my thinking. At least if I have problems with something, you know, I have backup. You know, that was my biggest thing. Even though I've only been in the hobby for a short time, I was like, what's going to happen if it's in the middle of the wintertime? I need to have like an alternative antenna.
Yeah, I'd be lost, especially now being captive with this virus. I don't go too many places, and we finally got scheduled in for our shots next month, so wife and I both are going to get them. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to being able to go back out and do things again. But keep you pretty busy with the hobby. Like I say, you can keep it to your life and all your life, and you can keep active with it. There's so many different things you can do. You'll never run out of things to try. I probably had my call now 65 years, 60, somewhere around there, 60, 65 years. And never, I got it and I said, you know what, this is it. I'm happy with this hobby. I've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of equipment, and up and down with the hobby, and overall, I'm still here operating. K1HSN.
W1TGG. Yeah, I heard somebody else in there too. I didn't know if they wanted a chance to jump in.
Yeah, go ahead. I think it was W1GGG. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if somebody else was in there. Whiskey 1 Tango Golf Golf.
Well, we got some moron out here who's occasionally keying up. Freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you know, there's always somebody. You know, in 2 meters before I went over to the HF bands, we used to call them Bofang Bobbies, on the 2 meter. You get the guy that picks up a Baofeng, and you can always tell they got a Baofeng too, because they set off the alarm little thing there that's on there, little siren thing. Oh. Well, what are you gonna do with cheap radio, right?
Yeah, it gives everybody a chance to get on and raise havoc.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to bash them too much, I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of people that have probably got into the hobby that have used the Baofeng, and it's always funny because everybody that I've always hear kind of bad mouthing them, and when it comes down to the end of the day, they've all got one in their pile of junk in the corner,
I got one. I don't know how many years old it is, but can't knock it. I mean, yeah, it's Chinese, but that's all you can knock. But things do work.
Yeah, and that's all that matters in the sense that, if you get a radio and you just throwing around a toolbox and this and that. I do have a nice handheld, an ICOM, was it the 87 or something like that? I don't remember. It's a 7-watt. It's the only 2 meter. I like that though. I like that radio, and you put that. It doesn't do as much as the Baofeng does, but I like that radio, and it's a lot more expensive.
Yeah, I got mostly ICOM HTs. I had a couple of EZs, and way back when I had problems with one of them, and the ICOM first one I bought was that 0283, the 2 meter one. One of those things that are built like a fortress, and I've seen that thing take some real abuse and still work. But I still got the original ones I bought. Of course, I bought a little handheld Lycom mono band. And then I bought the Bufang. And that one I use, I take it out. I don't care if it gets lost, it gets lost, I mean, I hate to see it happen, but I'd rather lose that than the ICOM. And the only thing is you don't want to be next to any type of commercial broadcast, because it blows that front end right away. The thing will go deaf on you. Got a terrible front end there, that pin.
Yeah, I've got one myself, and it's. I think I've transmitted on it maybe, and I'm not exaggerating here. I know I haven't transmitted on that more than a half a dozen times.
That's K1HSN. So what do you do up in Maine to keep yourself occupied there with all that cold weather? It must be going nuts in the winter.
Yeah, well, I up until this past May, I was in. I went back to school there. I went to school for digital media and graphic design, so that was keeping me busy. Right now, I'm currently looking for work, and so I like to say that keeps me busy, but it can only keep you so busy, to be truthful, especially in the COVID environment and in the way things are kind of changed with the graphic design and digital media and all that. You don't necessarily go, on foot to companies, you know what I mean? So it's all, it's pretty easy to get that done in a short order. So, but yeah, that's what I've been, I've been staying busy with trying to do some graphic design stuff, staying up on the skills, in the meantime, applying to endless amount of jobs.
Well, that's pretty interesting. I just play ham radio, go on the computer, go on the yard work, do some repairs on the house. I get bored, I find something else to do. Some days I just don't get nothing done. But I retired. I used to have my own business there, and I retired and sold the place, sold the business, and I was going in to help out until this virus hit. And I used to look forward to going in there and see somebody else deal with all the headaches, and I'd sit there and laugh, you know. I didn't do it. I helped out, try to help the guys. But I was always busy. I never had much slack time, so to me this has been a real nightmare slowing down like this. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine. It's always an adjustment. So you were retired, but you really weren't retired. You were just able to. You went from being having to be there every day to just hey, I can still go in and still feel like you're part of something. So that's neat that you were able to do that, and it's unfortunate that you can't still do it now, or you haven't been able to. Well, maybe things will get back to a resemblance of what they were at one point, but probably won't be any time in the real near future. Maybe another 6 months. I bet by next year we'll be well on our way.
Well, today I got K1HSN. Today I got in and got an appointment for my shot, and my wife the same thing. Got to go different times, but we're set next month. We go, and then 2 weeks later we got to go again. And it takes about 30 days or more for that thing to have to really work. So I figure another couple months I should be back in the swing of it again. And but I think I'll limit to my activities on how much I go, how much I go into work. So, but they keep telling me you gotta get back up here. I open up in the morning for them, take the customers, they come in, gotta get them all that stuff down, and sometimes I help them out with some of the stuff inside, and they use me for my knowledge, they claim. So, but anyway, keep me up good, because I kept seeing my customers and talking, and it's like still owning a place, And so that this whole thing changed my life, let me tell you. It took a while to unwind, and I'm finally starting to get bored here and looking for things to do again. But sure, get a number on that. A lot of people, I guess, that's him. K1HSN, back to you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's totally messed me over. Like I I'm 47, and I was, supposed to graduate college. So it was it may seem kind of foolish, but I was looking forward to, doing the whole graduation thing. You work hard for a couple of years, in school there, and to get your degree, and finally finish it after, a number of years, putting it off and whatnot. And yeah, so and then, but that's only part of the kicker, right? And kicking the the other part was that the main part is that it went from a pretty decent work forecast. I mean, there was stuff out there. I was kind of already toying with putting together my resume and looking at prospects, and inquired in a couple places for like an internship and this and that, and then COVID hit, and then it's like all the jobs kind of dried up, because you got to figure COVID, graphic design, especially a lot of what I was hoping to get into was kind of dried up a lot, you know, because think about the tourist industry and stuff like that, all the menus and flyers and this and that. All of that stuff just kind of stopped. People just were like using their menus from before, and you don't think about that stuff, but there's a so when that shrinks, now all of these graphic designers and creators, um, they're looking for work, and they've got experience, right? So that now they get the job automatically, and it's like, because it's no brainer, right? They're a seasoned um, veteran, and they've got credentials and stuff, and that I don't have yet. So it's been rough, but hopefully it'll turn around soon. W1TGG.
Yeah, I guess so. That's got to be a nasty timing. But I think you're right. I think probably by the end of the summer, things will be somewhat back to normal, providing our government doesn't finish chasing the rest of the industry out. Finally, is what we're going to be dealing with that stuff. But as far as the vaccine goes, I think by the end of the summer, most people will be on the road, ready to go back to work. And start the economy rolling again.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, in the meantime, I've been playing around with, that's why I'm streaming on live on YouTube. Just playing around with different graphic stuff. It gives me, something to be able to create stuff. Because that's important to stay on top of that. So if I'm not doing it for somebody else, I need to be able to still, hone that and improve on my skills. And I did get a nice feedback from an potential employer that didn't end up hiring me, but they complimented me on some of my skill set already, and they gave me pointers on what I should improve on, and I'm going to take that to heart, and I think they're right, because I think I have a lot of graphic design kind of stuff that I've been gearing towards, and as of late, I've been trying to get into more of the digital media side of my degree, which encompasses video and other media as well, because it's fun, because hey, I'm a ham nerd, and speaking of which, you can check out my my website there. It's not a profit website or anything. It's just a personal kind of website. It's radionerds.org, and they've got a bunch of group guys that contribute on there. Like antenna projects and whatnot. And so you check it out if you want. Like I said, radionerds.org, W1TGG.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out. I wrote it down. See if I can find it. Yeah, we'll have to do a little research here on the internet. And that shouldn't be too hard to find, I guess. And sometimes I put things in and I don't know what I do, but I come up with everything but what I want.
Well, I'll make it easier on you anyway. If you go to my QRZ page, there's a little banner that says radionerds.org, and there's a graphic that says Radio Nerd. You just click on that graphic. It's a big graphic right there, right at the top of the kind of page there, and then it'll bring you right to it, so you don't have to worry about it. So just look me up on QRZ, and it's right there, the link.
Yeah, they're all one word, or space between Radio Nerds?
No, it's all one. It's all one word. Yeah, radionerds.org. Yeah, but like I said, if you forget, just my call. Just put my call in the QRZ page. It's on there. So, what did you do, or what do you do for work? if you don't mind me asking. W1TGG.
No problem. It's K1HSN. I ran a garage and gas station for almost 50 years, 47 years of it. For a while, I had two places. I was running them together. Then I closed one down, and then mobile was, we ran out of mobile station. And back in the 80s or 70s, rather, they cracked down and pulled all the leases back. So I bought a place in another town, and I started all over again. But I did repairs, all kinds of stuff, electrical, did a lot of electronics, all kinds of mechanical work. We used to install air conditioners on new cars for the dealers, and sold gas. A lot of different flags in my lifetime. We had golf, Citgo, Mobile, Arco, BP, Getty. I can't even remember all of them, but it was a real ride, let me tell you. Just keeping up with the cars when they started in the 80s with all this electronic stuff. 70s were the missions, the early 70s cars, missions, all the miles and miles of vacuum motors and vacuum control. Then they started with computers, and then the computer-controlled carburetor, and fuel injection, and distributed ignition, and I just kept going on and on, you know. But about 2 years now I've been out of it, you know, not doing it for a living, but just helping out. So, the boys, two young lads there, in their 30s, took it over, and they're doing quite well with it. And one went to Pennsylvania College down there, as a matter of fact, for a degree in automotive. And the other one went through technical training schools and seminars and company training, and so they had a pretty good background. And they're pretty good at what they do. They're on the ball, so made me happy. Back to you, Tim, K1HSN.
Yeah, that's all that counts, you know. I mean, yeah. So I guess all the pieces kind of fall into place now. So that's why you that's why you end up going back there, because it's, you know, hey, you can't really just kind of fully walk away from probably like a job like that, I guess, you know, when you get that strong of roots in it, right? You know, it's kind of even though, you know, you're retired, but that's nice though. I think it's, you know, so many times I think people retire and then they lose purpose in life. You know what I mean? You know, not to be kind of weird about it, but it's true. You know, I mean, a lot of people, they get, you know, retire, and then it's like, what do we do? You know, my dad's kind of like that. You know, he's kind of like doesn't really have a whole lot of hobbies that he seems to be that interested in lately. You know, and you know, just kind of after he retired, you know, he'd probably been better off if he just, you know, continued working a little bit. You know, would have gave him something to do anyway.
Let me grab it, guys. I'm going back upstairs. KBJAPD. Catch you tomorrow night.
Okay, catch you. So you should have jumped in here and raised some havoc there. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm okay. I just want to go up and catch a show that's on TV, and then we'll probably end up going to bed. So that's where that goes. Anyway, everybody have a good night. Enjoy Play Radio often, and we'll look forward to doing it again. This is KB3, AP and a D.
Yeah, good night. K1HSN.
Okay, Bob. Steve, if you're there, Kim, Dan, Tom, have a good one. KB3 APD, clearing the frequency.
Yeah, very good. W1TGG, very good to make your acquaintance tonight and chat with you there. I look forward to maybe chatting with you again soon there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're sneezing or if you're coughing, but God bless you.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Shocking.
This is yum. This is yum. A lid.
W1TGG.
Yeah, what would you do? Know somebody had that call, Tim, or you just picked it?
No, actually, it's my initials. TGG are my initials, and when I first got my license there, somebody had mentioned to me that this call was available, and then it was a good call, and I agree, it's a good call. So it's good old style call, whiskey one. So I said, well, yeah. I said, I'll go. And a lot of other people says, well, if you're going to change your call, do it now. So I've had this after 2 weeks, since 2 weeks after I got licensed. So, and I like it. I like it. It's a good call. I don't think I'll change it. I was saying the only way that I think I'll ever change it is if I can get Whiskey One Tango Golf. That'll be it.
Yeah, that's a good call. You're smart. You did it right away, too. I wouldn't change mine. I had it too long. One of my friends, though, he changed it. I couldn't believe he did it, but he did it. He was licensed for a good 25 years when he changed it. I still call him by his old call every now and then.
Yeah, I just had one of my good friends on radio friends, the local radio friends here, do that. It's funny. I hope he's listening too, because he'll get a kick out of it. I'll busting his stones because he changed. His call was his name. At the end. I won't say his full call, but BJ. And anyway, but he ended up he had the perfectly good call. Like as far as everybody else was concerned. But he didn't agree. He went and changed it, but then he didn't like it. He's only had it for like a week and a half or something like that, and he already doesn't like it, and he's already put in to change it again.
Yeah, that's crazy. You have a person of many flags. So, see, I'm looking at your webpage here. You got some pretty interesting stuff on there. One of my friends who was in the body shop business, his son went for graphic arts. He does the cartoons and the characters, and I forgot one of the popular ones now. He became good at it. Everybody loves his work and doing quite well with it. But I forgot, as far as telling me that they use a lot of that. They were on a lot of the kids shows, you know, stuff like that. You gotta do up some QSO cards there, Tim.
Yeah, well, are you on, what page are you on right now? Are you on my QRZ page? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, on the QRZ page.
Yeah, well, if you click the link to the radionerds.org, you'll see that if you look at on there, there's radio graphics. That's kind of what I've recently started to delve into, you know, try to, you know, do some of that stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to put you in my log here, so when I'm done with that, I'll try to find that page.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no big deal, you know. Just, I'm definitely not trying to pitch anything on the air here. I'm just in general interest of ham radio, that's all. I created the radionerds.org though just as a platform to be able to put different articles and videos and stuff like that. And I've been doing some of these, you know, experimenting with some of these streams. I've been streaming a few of the local nets and stuff like that. You know, that's been pretty fairly well received locally. You know, some of the guys, local guys, say, oh yeah, you know, I can't make it on that night because you know I had, you know, kid had a meeting or something like that, or I had to go to, and you know, they appreciate being able to look back at it, you know, and stuff like that. And so yeah, so it's been fun anyway, keeping me busy, like I said. Yeah, QSL cards are an interesting thing, huh? They kind of, I don't know. They seem like they've kind of seen their better days, though, as far as like, I don't know how many people actually use them and send them as much nowadays. You know, but I made one up for obvious reasons. You know, I can make one up, so it's like nothing for me to make my own QSL card and all that stuff. And you know, I'm so much of a geek with that sort of stuff that I just soon mess around with playing around with like graphics and little stupid things like that, website graphics and videos and whatnot. That's fun to me. Rather than sitting myself in front of a TV watching some sort of soap opera on TV. W1TGG.
Yeah, it's sounds like a lot of fun doing that. Very creative job. Got to keep you on your toes and your mind open all the time. So I guess the other thing you do is like calling cards, stuff like that. A lot of people like to show fancy stuff on them. I used to have salespeople come in, but you should have seen some of the cards laminated with, you look at them one way, it says something on it, you look at the other way, it says something different. Everything to keep your mind focused on them. And then when you want something, oh gee, I remember that guy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can sit for hours literally just playing around with something stupid, just even, something as stupid as like changing fonts and stuff like that, and, adding, just a simple graphic like that, with, trying to make it three-dimensional, make it look like metal, adding a different shade, I don't know, just all kinds of different, you could just, it's just like it gets to a point where it's just like it's brainless work. You just kind of like changing thing, clicking around, just till you get it just kind of right. It's just there's no, a lot of times when I'm in that mode, there's no real making money if you actually when you're designing on that kind of level, just playing around. The time is you waste a lot of time, but it's purposely wasted time, because you're just experimenting, right? But when you're working for somebody that's trying to pay you, you gotta keep that in mind. And I often, don't have to worry about that right now with the stuff that I'm just kind of trying to do, with the graphics and stuff for ham radio. It's just all play stuff.
Yeah, we got that too, working on cars. You get a car in there and the mystery problem is intermittent and you get involved. There's no way you're going to get paid for the time you spend on it, but it becomes a challenge and a learning curve. Next time you run into it, well, it'll be a lot easier to solve. But these new cars and all the electronics, and every time you come in, it's a different problem. Very seldom is it the same problem with every car. That same maker car, it's always something different. I never forget. No, it's K1HSN. One time I had three cars come in all with the same complaint, and they were all the same manufacturer. Yeah, if I solve this one, I'll solve all. This is when they first started all the computer-controlled carburetors. If I solve this one, I'll be able to fix the other two right away. Well, each one was a different problem with the same complaint. That's when I learned early that silver bullet under the hood there is a problem, and you're not going to do like the old days. Your symptoms led you to the cause,
Yeah, well, but like you said, that's all experience, and that's what's nice about doing your own projects, right? You learn a lot from them kind of projects, and then you can bring them to to a project that you're getting paid for, and you have to perform in a sense on a certain amount of hours to be able to keep it reasonable for the customer and to be able to make any money. So then that becomes valuable, you know what I mean? And then once you have that in your toolbox, you know, it's you know, it's no end, you know, then you just become quicker and quicker at it, chances are, you know. W1TGG.
Still there, Tom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you tomorrow.
All right, we'll catch you tomorrow. N5, my Papa Mike.
Bob, Tim, how's it going? I might be there early in the morning before the sun comes up.
Oh, why?
Yeah, I want to get out there and, you know, I want to be in place before the sun comes up. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. W3JKC. Good night.
Well, just don't shoot me, because I'm going to be out there at some point myself.
I'll bring my radio with me.
What channel?
Channel 20.
20?
Yeah.
All right.
Talk to you, Mom.
Good night, N5, my Papa Mike.